Hey, what's up everyone? How you doing? It is me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. So, people been asking me about where did you see that video? We always talk about Sir Ridley Scott mentioning the OLED TV and that the OLED TV, it was something that really impressed him back in 2016 when he saw some of his movies like Prometheus and other movies, The Martian. When he saw his movies on the OLED, he was blown away and amazed just how beautifully it looks. So this is the video where he talks about the OLED. Remember, this video was back in 2016, and the reason I'm showing you this video because this video was the reason that got me into the OLED. You know, was I skeptical about the OLED? Of course I was skeptical. I'm skeptical about a lot of things, but I like to try things out for myself. And once I heard Sir Ridley Scott talk about it, I'm like, I have to try this out. I have to see what this whole thing is about. So here, let me show you the video where I actually got influenced to buy OLED TVs in 2017. And then, as you all know, in 2018 I stopped and I came back now in 2019 with the OLED. But anyway, here's Sir Ridley Scott. Let him tell you why he thinks that OLED panels is the best way to view the movie cinema at your home. So without any further ado, here we go. Enjoy. And I'll have some few more comments at the end of this video. So without any further ado, here's Sir Ridley Scott. Let him explain to you why he loves OLED panel.
Hi there, Berlin. I'm Ridley Scott. I know everyone here is excited to learn about the OLED display, and for a very good reason. I'd love to show you this remarkable technology firsthand. Unfortunately, I can't be there with you today. However, thanks to the magic of technology, I have the pleasure of talking to you through this video feed. As a director, I want my films looking as best they possibly can. When making a movie, there's so much time and thought put into the crafting of the look, the color, the aesthetic of every detail. So when it comes time for people to view my work, I naturally want them to see it on the best screen available. That isn't always the case with home viewing, but luckily, home electronics have evolved in leaps and bounds, though they have always lacked in one crucial area: blackness. Darkness is just as important to a film as is the light. That moment in the theater when the lights drop, the darkness enables you to see every color on that screen in perfect detail. That same detail can now be realized in the home. The OLED TV has developed the perfect black on screen. Recently, I viewed some of my films on OLED TV and I was stunned. As you may know, some of them have been set in space, and what I saw was exactly how it should look. That is, how it looks in the theater. Deep, rich black, the space I always imagined. I think this is a game changer, and I'm happy to say I would love to have all my films viewed on the revolutionary LG OLED TV. It's the perfect way to watch movies at home. I'm happy to have been able to speak with you, and thank you for having me as your guest.
Well, there you have it. You heard it from the man himself, Sir Ridley Scott. This was back in 2016. I believe this is after the premiere of the Martian, and he mentioned the Prometheus, his space movies, Prometheus and The Martian. And if you watch the Prometheus and if you watch The Martian, which I might do a video on this on the OLED, it's like night and day. When I started watching Prometheus and when I started watching The Martian, I realized just how much I was missing on the LCD panel. Now, I'm not trying to knock LCD panel. QLED or Sony Z90, Z9F, they're still great TVs, but there's something missing, is that darkness. You know, it's like he said, you know, the color and the brightness, it's important just as much as the darkness. So the darkness, it's important because when you have a dark canvas, like a pitch black dark canvas, then the colors will be more recognized. The white, bright digital levels will be more recognized. All the color spectrums will be more recognized in a 3D almost like a 3D depth of picture. Everything will pop out of the screen because you have that darkness. All right. Remember, the OLED, it's a organic light emitting diode, meaning that every in each pixel it's emitting by itself. It could be as thin as the paper because you don't need any backlit to lit up that screen, to lit up every in each pixel. On the LCD, you have to do that. It doesn't matter if it has a quantum dots. It doesn't matter if it has whatever new technology you want to put on there. It doesn't matter what you put on the LCD. That LCD needs to be lit up by something. And it needs to be lit up by LED arrays of light in the back. And when you have something like LEDs lighting up from the behind of the LCD panel, you're always going to have that problem with black digital levels. That's just the way it is. All right, so well, there you have it. You heard it from Sir Ridley Scott. Now, he's not the only director that talked about this. Francis Ford Coppola. You can look it up, search in, just search. Google is your friend. Search Francis Ford Coppola, OLED, and he will tell you how impressed he was when he saw Apocalypse Now. He was totally blown away when he saw how beautifully the Apocalypse Now looked on the OLED. He couldn't believe it. He was like, wow. Even he doesn't remember seeing such an old movie like that look so great on the OLED. Well, there you have it, guys. So he said it. I'm not making it up. I'm doing this video just to let you know that, guys, I don't talk out of my ass. I don't talk about something that I don't know. I don't talk about someone that said something that is not true. Everything I tell you, it's credibility. I told you numerous times Ridley Scott mentioned the OLED. I told you numerous times Francis Ford Coppola mentioned OLED. So here's the proof, because people have been asking me, well, where's the video? I can't find the video. I said, well, don't worry, I'll find it for you, and here it is. All right, guys, well, thank you for watching, and I might do some videos on the Martian and the Prometheus. I want to revisit them on the OLED. I want to check them out. All right, guys, well, thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye-bye.